Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Someone Scott Selections here for Sunday, December 19th. We're getting today's play of the day. Quick recap of what happened yesterday. A couple of plays to go through in the UFC, so I'll go through them pretty quickly. We had a very nice day. Overall, 6 plays. We ended up cashing the first play with a unit on Tafa Hunsucker fight to end in round 1 at minus 110 on Fox Bet. Then we lost a half unit play on the same fight to end in 60 seconds at plus 700 on Fox Bet. That actually ended in the second minute of the fight instead of the first, so a bit unfortunate there. But we won a unit, or we had a unit on Mearshart to win by submission at plus 200 on Fox Bet. That cashed in the third round. We had a unit on Ricky Simon to win by decision at plus 135 on Fox Bet. He unfortunately won by knockout. And then in the main event, we had one unit on Lewis to win by knockout at plus 235 on Fox Bet and 1.35 units on Daukus to win by knockout at plus 155 on Fox Bet. So those two ended up resulting in obviously one win and one loss, and you're automatically going to make one unit from those two, regardless of who won. So take the free unit there. So overall, 3-3 for plus 2.4 units. Solid day. Look for another winning day here on Sunday. And for the play today, looking at a matchup in the NBA between the Spurs and the Kings. Play that is going to be on the Spurs minus 4.5 at minus 110 on DraftKings. Time recording of 5 a.m. Eastern time. Covering why I like the Spurs in this spot. First of all, San Antonio has been playing some pretty solid basketball on the road lately. You're looking at the results. They've won 3 of their last 4 road games against decent competition. The one loss came against Phoenix, which is excusable because Phoenix right now is arguably the best team in the league. But they beat Utah in Utah, Golden State in Golden State, and Portland in Portland. Now, Portland I know stinks, so I guess you can toss that out. But Portland and Sacramento are probably close to each other in terms of just how the teams have performed this season. But if you're going into Utah and Golden State and you're winning both those games on the road, I have to really like your form on the highway. And I do think against a very weak team right now that's decimated by injuries or by COVID, the Spurs are in a very nice spot here to win this game pretty handily. But I just mentioned how Sacramento's missing a bunch of guys. To go through some of those names, De'Aaron Fox, best player on the team, he's out. Alex Len, starting center, or I guess de facto starting center, he's out. Davion Mitchell, backup point guard or backup guard, he's out as well. And Bagley are out, all because of COVID protocol. Plus, the starting center, the original starting center for the Kings, Holmes, is questionable with an eye injury. He has missed each of the last 5 games. So the point is Sacramento is really using a bunch of bench warmers in the rotations because they're missing so many guys because of COVID. And the Spurs might be the only team, or one of the only teams, knock on wood, that really hasn't had an outbreak of any kind up to this point, and they're pretty healthy. So I'm going to take the healthy Spurs team that's been playing good basketball on the road against the Sacramento team that's reeling and that's missing a bunch of guys. Plus, these teams played on November 10th, and San Antonio won by 19 points at home. I do think that they will win this game by double digits, probably around 10 to 15. But I do think 4.5 is way too low. It's kind of the same exact logic that we had for the Memphis spread against Sacramento a couple of days ago, which ended up cashing easily. But Sacramento, we know that they have an outbreak. The Spurs don't. I'll take the healthier team laying a small spread, and I think they'll get the job done. So the play that once again here for Sunday, December 19th, is going to be on the Spurs, minus 4.5 at minus 110 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.